You know what I love about you guys is that you are not afraid to tell me exactly what is on your mind. You don't tiptoe around situations. You don't try to sugarcoat anything. You're just blunt. You tell me how it is, and I can't tell you how much I actually appreciate that. I know some creators would be butthurt, but that's what I want. I don't want people just being like, yeah, that was a great video, dude. Cool, yay. No, tell me when something sucks. I'm a man of change. I'm a man of understanding. I understand that everything that I do isn't freaking gold, and I'm willing to adapt, and I'm willing to change. Doesn't change the fact that it still hurt my feelings. This comment right here says, this was difficult to watch. Like, bad. I love your music, I love what you have done, but this reminds me of those late night infomercials. Half the video was dopamine drip loot box. I lost count of how many times you said rewards. Swing and a miss for me. I love that comment. That is perfect. Lets me know what I've done wrong, what isn't interesting about the video, and how to fix it. That is constructive criticism, and that's great. This one says, I'm cool with these videos and I find them fun / entertaining, but the glazing is too much. It's Raid Shadow Legends. Talk about some bad and or show us you playing it for a while telling us about new updates about things. If not person / channel updates, then updates about the game. Again, great ideas. I just started doing some of these raid playthroughs and I don't know how to do them. My main goal has been just showing you guys the game and trying to get you guys to play the game, but I guess I've been showing more of just the rewards aspects and raid trying to get you to play the game. But lastly, the one that hurt my soul. Hey, I commented on your last raid video. I've been playing for 4 years and it's clear you don't actually play as your level and XP haven't moved since the last video. Maybe you used to, but there's many inconsistencies with your game knowledge that any active player should know very well. Almost as if this account was given for the sake of the sponsor, which I really hope isn't the case, as these videos are portrayed as if this is your true experience with the game. I hope to be proven false, as I do enjoy your reactions, but this sadly looks really shady to me. Ah, dagger, right there, in the heart. Again, none of these are hateful. These are people that genuinely care about me and the stuff that I've put out on this channel, and just giving me advice, and that's what I want. I did end up responding to the last one, basically saying that I haven't been grinding it a lot the last few weeks because I had so much going on in my life. I got married, I had my honeymoon, bought a new house. There was just a lot of real life stuff happening, so I would just get on the game and kind of collect the rewards, and if there was an event that I wanted to do, I might try to grind for it for a little bit, but I wasn't actively like spending 4 hours a day on the game. And since I'm already at such a high level, that's why it doesn't look like my stuff has been going up. And that raid literally has never given me any champions or anything like that. The only thing they've ever done is given me some diamonds to create a clan many years ago. That is it. I spent a lot of my own time and I've even spent some of my own money trying to get some of this stuff. But today I'm taking these comments into consideration and we're gonna do better. So we're gonna do some actual gameplay today and talk about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve today. So go ahead and download the game in the description or scan their QR code on the screen and you can follow along with me as I do a lot of this stuff. But also you're gonna get a ton of free items that's gonna help you move forward in the game, plus at least 4 free champions, 2 epic and 2 legendary, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, so definitely stick around for that so you can see what all you get. So if we look over here at my shards, there is a new limited time event right now where you can fuse the Mad Hatter. I loved Alice in Wonderland growing up and I think this guy's gonna be sick. Here's something that I do every single time that I see a new champion, if I want to go for him or not. I see that his name is Mad Hatter. I go to Google and I just type in Mad Hatter Raid Shadow Legends. Then it pops up this website right here called hellhades.com and it gives an overall rating for the champion. So this one says that Mad Hatter is a 4 out of 5 stars, which is very solid. Then I'll scroll down here and see what he is best at. So it looks like he's really good for the Hydra. He's great for the Spider Dungeon on hard mode. It shows me how many books that they would recommend spending on him. So he is a 10 out of 10 book value. Shows me all of his skills and then even gives me tips on mastery. So if I'm really only focusing on enemies like in the dungeons or clan bosses, I'll go to the general PvE and it tells me exactly what I should do with my mastery scrolls whenever I get them to have the best champion for that mode. Or if I'm looking to play against other players, specifically like in the arena mode, again, it shows me the masteries for that as well, what it would recommend. It even shows me what it would recommend me spending my blessings on if I ever got blessings for him. So again, that website is great and I use it all the time, especially when leveling up and ranking up my champions, choosing which ones to really grind for. So since he's a legendary champion, he is a 4 out of 5 stars on this website and he's a support type champion. I only have a few of those really leveled up. I'm really going to try to grind to get this guy without spending any of my own money. So it looks like to fuse him, I have to get 4 of the Dawncaller Sabbatha. Then obviously I'll have to rank her up, get her to a 5 star from a 4 star. And I have 2 weeks, 1 day, 8 hours to do this. So I just click on her and it tells me where I can go to try to get her. I can summon her from some void shards. I don't have any. So it's showing some tournaments and events where I can get her. This is the Fire Knight tournament right here and I have to get 2,250 points to get 25 fragment summons. And you need 100 fragment summons to summon 1 champion. So it looks like I'm going to end up having to get 16 of these fragment summon things from these events. Let me go back and see what this is for the events. So there's an artifact enhancement event. Okay, so I got to get 4,000 points in the artifact enhancement, so I got to upgrade my artifacts. I'm already almost at 300. So there's 50 that I can get right now. What's the champion training event? Same thing, I got to get about 5,050, and I got to level up my champions, rank their champions, and then in a couple of hours there's a dungeon diver event where I'll get another chance to get 25 more from raiding for artifacts and dungeons. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do, and that certainly is one of the qualms that I've always had about Raid, is that you really do have to play this game a ton to get stuff the hard way. But it's gonna be worth it, alright? So since the last time I showed you guys, I know my level's definitely gone up. I did get a new legendary champion from a free event. It was Skeletor right here, and I'm actually still working on this event right now to get his blessings up. So blessings are the red stars right there, and that really powers up your champion. And then I think I also got He-Man since the last time that I've showed you guys. Haven't really leveled him up as much, and I haven't gotten any blessings for him, so I really don't use them unless they have blessings. But alright, let's look at some of these events and tournaments and just start grinding. So one easier one for me to do is this champion training event. What I like to do is I go to the campaign. I'm on Nightmare, which is the highest level that you can go, and then I usually go to about level 6, and I'll go stage 6, and I know Ninja can pretty much handle this entire squad on his own, which is what I need, because I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to find some level 1 champions that I have. I don't have a whole lot because I've done this a ton. Okay, here's a lot of level 1s, and I'm just going to toss them in there. They literally do nothing, but they gain XP if I win the battle. So I'll toss on a multi-battle right here. I know I don't have an aura, I don't really care, and then I'm going to let them fight. I got it on auto 2 times, and I expect this level 1 guy to die immediately like that, but again, Ninja can handle this entire run on his own because he's that powerful and that strong. And depending on the time, I usually get about 15,000 XP, but sometimes it's double and I get around 30,000 XP. Again, Ninja's just carrying, doing things on his own. It's literally so easy. He's made it to the 3rd rung right here, and I'm just kind of talking random right now so I can show you guys what works and what doesn't work. All right, he's down to his final 2 right here. I'm really just wanting to show you guys how much XP I end up getting for this. So, oh, damn. Okay, so we got about 32,000 XP right there, and I've got this multi-battle on. So he went from level 1 to level 13 just like that. That's going to get me a ton of points for that champion training event to get closer to those fragments that I need to help summon the Mad Hatter. So I'm going to let this run. I think I'll do about 10 multi-battles, and then we'll go back and see how many points that I've got. Now, this part is great if you're trying to do something else. I love to just let this run while I'm editing a video, or if I'm cooking dinner, something like that, I usually let it run and try to level up some stuff while I'm not actually playing the game. That's the beauty of having these multi-battles. All right, so real quick, just popping back in here. After 5 multi-battles, this guy went from level 1 to level 26, and 31,000 XP in one battle is a lot. That's one of the higher ones that I've seen, especially while a champion training event is going on. I feel like they usually turn down the amount of XP that you can get during those events, but it doesn't seem like they have for this one. One thing I will say is I wish they had like a ×5 or a ×10 multiplier. Even if you could pay 99 cents a month to have it, I would do that. It's great to have the ×2 multiplier, but even that, sometimes I get a little impatient, especially like right now where I'm sitting and waiting on this because I don't have really anything else to do while I'm making this video. All right, we're about to come to a close on multi-battle number 10 right here. We'll go ahead and turn off the multi-battle. So it took about 10 minutes right there. Each battle was around a minute long. Now let's go and see what kind of points that I got for my event. All right, champion training events, and I moved up just a little bit, not a whole lot. It says I have 694 points out of 11,000. All right, I'm gonna try one more method of leveling up and seeing if I get some more points out of that. I should. So I'm gonna go to my champions here. I'm gonna scroll down to one of these 4 stars that I have maxed out. We'll do this guy because I've already got him blessed up. He's actually not even that good. We'll go to upgrade rank. I think I have a ton of 4-star chickens. I have a few. So we'll use these chickens to instantly level him up and see how many points that I get. Let's go back over to the event now. Champion training events. And I went up 100 points right there. So I am slightly going up, but that just shows you how much that you really do need to kind of grind to get some of this stuff. There is a quicker way to level up some champions if you have some silver. We'll go to this girl right here and I'll just show you what you can do. You can either sacrifice some champions if you have duplicates of champions, that's fine. But the quickest way is these XP brews, and I have a bunch right here. I don't want to spend a whole lot of silver, so we'll just we'll do that 105,000 silver. Got her up to level 34 in 10 seconds, and it took me 10 minutes to get the other champion to level 34 the hard way with campaigns. All right, going back to the event, and I have unlocked a new level. Let's see what happened, how many points we got out of that. So we have 893, so we got about 100 points right there. I get a rare skill tome, which is great for blue champions. But yeah, that just shows you how much that I have left to do to get all the way down here to get these fragments. Oh, looks like I leveled up something over here. Oh, sick. So right now they're doing a free legendary champion event. You just got to log in 7 days in a row and you'll get Alice the Wanderer. That's sick. So I'm looking forward to getting that. And just like right now, this is how I got Skeletor. I logged in for 7 days. All right, let me dive back in here and we'll go to the tournament right here. It's a Fire Night tournament. We have to get 2,250 points. So this would be a great learning tool right here. Stage 16, I find, is one of the easier ones for me to beat. And if you have no idea what the best course of action is to beat some of these dungeon bosses, every single one of these has a boss guide to the right, and you just kind of scroll down. It shows you all the skills that they have right here and what it'll do to you. And then it gives you a strategy to beat it. So right here it says that I need champions with heal reduction, weaken, decrease defense, or decrease speed. And if I can find the right combination of all of those, it'll really help me beat this champion. Now, this dude pisses me off a lot because he has a shield, and it takes 10 hits for the shield to go away, and the shield absorbs 80% of the power that you give it. So if I hit the dude with 100,000 power, he's only going to take 20,000 of it, and 80,000 of it goes to the shield. So what you'll want to do is you can go to filter right here on your champions, scroll down to the debuffs, even click this little information icon right here, and it shows you exactly what the symbols are. So the decreased speed debuff is good for this one because, like I said, it takes 10 hits for the shield to go away, and then you can start attacking him personally. But once his turn meter fills up, it resets that 10 hits for the shield. Decreasing his speed takes his turn meter down. So we'll look for the little boot icon right here. All right, so all of these champions right here have a decreased speed debuff. Now, one other thing that I want to keep in mind is the 10 hits that it takes to get rid of the shield, because none of these debuffs affect him while the shield is up. So I know from playing from experience that this guy right here and also Skeletor right here, they have chances of hitting him more than one time, getting those 10 hits down quicker than some champions that just hit him one time really hard. We can go back to filters and look for some of these other things. So I know decreased defense was one. I think weaken was one. I'm gonna go look for weaken. We'll just look for the skull and crossbones right here. But look, my guy right here also has the weaken. He also has the decreased speed, so he is perfect for this dungeon boss. We'll go back to our filters. I'm gonna look for a decreased defense. All right, decreased defense. My boy Galek has both. That is perfect because he is completely maxed out on the blessings, and the blessing that I chose for him is the Phantom Touch, which means that every single time he hits, he is 100% guaranteed to hit again. So again, great for getting these multi-hits to get this shield down. So I haven't seen this guy pop up on any of these filters that I'm doing, but he hits for at least 4 every single time that he hits, which is great for getting that shield down. He's not the strongest guy in the world when hitting the actual boss, but he's perfect for getting that shield down, which is what I want. And so now I'm just going to put in one of my strongest champions that I know hits for multiple times, but also hits really hard, and that's my boy Ninja right there. So theoretically, this should be a really strong team. The aura of this champion increases the speed by 24%, so my turn meter is going to go quicker. We'll toss on this multi-battle right here, and this theoretically should be the strongest team that I have, or one of these strongest combinations of teams that I have to get rid of this Fire Knight boss as quick as possible. Because let me tell you, if you get stuck behind that 10-hit shield, it's very annoying. You can be playing the boss for 10 minutes. Now, luckily, all these guys are strong enough to kind of handle their own getting up to the boss. None of them should die before they get there, but if you lose a champion before you get to the Fire Knight boss, you might as well just call it quits and start over. All right, they're moving on to the boss at 1:20, and you can see there's the 10-hit shield. Boom, he hits for 4 right there. Again, exactly why I wanted him in there. He's not very strong. He hit for twice. That is fantastic. He hit for 3 times. That is fantastic. And now he's wide open for Ninja to go in, hit him with an HP burn. Now everybody's just teeing off on him, hitting him for some strong stuff. This is great. We're getting him down pretty good right now. And boom, he just decreased his turn meter, which is that decreased defense that we wanted. And so now he is wide open to get hit a ton more by my champion. So this is a pretty solid champion group that I've got right here. None of them are really hitting him that hard, though. That is one thing that I might need to adjust. There we go. Ninja's hitting him big time right there. So we're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'd like to get this boss done in under 2 minutes, so I might need to recalibrate my group here. Ninja's absolutely whipping his ass. I like that. All right, so we'll turn off the multi-battle right there. That took 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 85 turns. We got 16 points out of that, and we need 2,200, so not the best. I think the quicker that you get him out of there, the more points you get. So I'm going to edit my team right here. I feel like Skeletor didn't really do a whole lot for me right there. He was okay. I'm going to toss in this guy right here because he does increase the stats of all other champions, and he has a special skill where all the champions attack at once, so that immediately gives me 5 hits, and they all hit hard. So we'll go back into the battle right here and see if I do any better with that. And that's the thing with this, is there is a lot of trial and error. Every single battle isn't going to be the same. I could have gone back in with that exact same team that I just did and might have gotten it done in a minute and a half. It really just depends on the hits that they have, the timing of the hits. It really is, you know, up in the air. Okay, so now we're to the final boss at 51 seconds, so we're already 20 seconds ahead of where we were, so that's good. There's the ally attack right there, which is awesome. Everybody's hitting him hard, and then just hitting him with the HP burn. Again, that's super solid. Almost got him out of there before 2 minutes. There's still a slight chance. All right, 2 minutes, 5 seconds, and again, we got 32 points instead of 16 right there, so I feel like I liked this combination way better. Got it done in about 20 turns less. I'll let it play again and really try to do some trial and error right here. There's not really a champion that I think I would want to replace. Everybody's kind of holding their own and doing their job. I don't know what combination of champions I had when I got it done in a minute, though. That's crazy. I got to the final boss in 44 seconds, so it's a little bit faster than last time. Already got a shield away. We're going to get some hits on right here. Man, I just can't imagine getting this guy out of here in a minute. What champions did I have? Always create a team. That's something that I've just now recently started doing. You can create preset teams when you find out the right combination. That way you don't have to remember the combination you had every time. Here's the ally attack with a shield down. Got rid of half of his health right there. That's great. Come on, knock him out of there. Down goes Fraser. Get him out of there. Boom, perfect. Got his turn meter down. 1:34. Way better. That is great. Okay, so this feels like a winning combination for me. So that is the team that I'm going to use to try to grind and get some more points. I've done, what, 3 multi-battles right there. We'll go to the tournament. I'm in 8th place in the tournament, apparently. I've gotten 124 points out of, again, the 2,200 that I need. So yeah, that is how you grind the hard way on getting some of this stuff. And again, it's probably my biggest gripe that I have with Raid is that it does take a long time to get some of this stuff, but that's also the point. Like, they want to reward people that play their game a ton. They're not just going to give away stuff and make it super easy for everybody. All right, let's talk about all the fun free stuff that you're going to get once you download the game, because Raid loves giving away that free stuff. So for starters, if you've never played before and you download using my specific link in the description or scan the QR code that is on the screen, you will immediately get a massive starter pack that includes the Epic Champion Ultimate Galek. That's the purple champions. And if you keep playing and reach level 15, which isn't that hard to do at all, you'll get another Epic Champion Zargala, in addition to some other items that will help you get further along in the game. But also, after you download the game, enter in promo code Monkey King, and then you will get a legendary champion, that's the gold one, Sun Wukong, for free. Now that code is only available until February 7th, so you only got a few weeks to get that one done. And let me tell you, he is one of the most annoying champions to fight whenever I'm trying to fight in arenas. He keeps a team going, so that's definitely something you don't want to miss out on. But the free champions are not over yet. As you saw in this video, I was grinding for the Mad Hatter, and there was the Alice the Wanderer that I was going to get for free in 7 days. The same thing applies to you. All you gotta do is log in for 7 different days between now and March 26th, and you'll get another legendary champion for free. And if you do it for 14 days, you're going to get a 2-star Perfect Soul for her, which makes her even stronger. This is part of the Alice's Adventure Global event, where they have 5 brand new champions that you can get. There's Alice the Wanderer, there's the Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, Knave of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts. Now, you've only got until January 23rd to try to get all the resources necessary for the Mad Hatter that I showed you guys, and the Queen of Hearts has her own dungeon now that is available until March 5th, so you are on a timeline. So definitely the best time to download is right now. You got literally 4 champions that you're going to get for free, with a chance of getting all these legendary champions. And again, it supports me a ton if you just download using my link and try the game out. But yeah, there's me playing Raid for you guys. Maybe this one is a little bit more interesting, a little more involved, and to show you that I actually have knowledge about the game and that I do play it. But again, appreciate those comments. Seriously, constructive criticism is what I've always been about. I'm not mad at it. I'm not butthurt or anything. I read feedback and I apply. But yeah, that's it for this one. Download Raid. Come join my clan, the Crypt Keepers. Play with me. I need people that will actually participate in the clan. I'm almost at level 5 on the clan, and everybody has to work together to level up that stuff. I do kick you out if I see that you haven't been active in a long time. So there's constantly new spots opening up. But download with my link down there in the description, or scan the QR code for all of those rewards that they're going to give you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video.